Hi you guys, this is Wendy coming to you with a project share. This is another of the trashy junk journal group flow journals. This is for a swap from the Facebook group. Again, trashy junk journals. And the flow journals, if you haven't seen these on my channel before, these are supply type journals. And so they aren't meant to be actual books that are bound and meant to be in their place forever. Essentially, the recipient should be able to take and use any of the supplies that you've included. And so they're kind of a loose journal. It's really just a means of transmitting happy mail. You know, some people just put a bunch of supplies in an envelope and call it good. And this is just another way to kind of organize and share supplies that you're sending to people. So for this particular journal, we were to consult with our partners, and it was to be a color themed journal. And so my partner had said that she likes Aqua and Turquoise. She said she liked pastels, and then she also said that she liked vintage items and panda bears. And so I've created this journal for her. It's held together with a hair band that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then the box itself, the cover is a pizza box that I have glued down images that I've recycled from Somerset magazine images. And it's just collaged. So there's probably a dozen different images on the front and back, again, that were kind of within that color scheme. And I've just bound the whole thing together with this seam binding, this turquoise seam binding. And again, if she wanted to, she could take this off and use it. She could cut the cover and use that in some way. And that's kind of what this is meant to do. It's not meant to be permanent per se. And so let me try to do a flip through. So you can see I kept the cover really simple. On the edges, I've placed some washi tape that kind of fit the color scheme. I've got this wallpaper sample. And then on opposite pages, when there was something I didn't really want showing, like the back of the wallpaper, I just took the tiniest amount of double-sided adhesive and stuck just a tiny bit so I could add images. So we have a vintage image with kind of motherhood and child images. I kind of ran out of room and time, so I do have some little packets kind of stuck together. This whole packet here has got, again, turquoise type images. I did a lot of clip art this time. There's some angels. We have some vintage images. This is the top cover of a children's book. This is a book that had images where every single page was scribbled on. I was a naughty little kid. Same here. This was from a French kids activity book. No idea what it says. So yeah, everything is essentially in that color scheme. So I included those. I also found and tore out some panda bear images. This was from a book that had 2 or 3 different pages on the pandas. I've included a music sheet, some photos that have kind of a blue sky that fit the color scheme. Children's book pages. She said she liked children's books, and I do too, so I included lots of those. Here we have a wallpaper border sample, an angel. We have another kid's book page where we have a fish, a snake, and a crab are part of that story. And so I've included a couple pages from that. Here we have another children's book image. Lots of those. In here I have a bunch of ribbons that fit the color scheme. Kind of a nature picture and a hot air balloon picture. Some more sheet music. This is from a kid's activity book where it's talking about how to cook. I have a couple of little Valentines that I got back in the day that fit the theme, and a couple of napkins, a jelly print. This is a sticker from the Dollar Tree and a journaling card. We have a jelly print that I did. There was a an elephant-shaped puzzle that was made of foam, and I did a bunch of stamping with that, so I included one of those. Here we have an envelope and a bunch of list pads, a sheet of scrapbook paper. I made the scrapbook paper into a little bit of an envelope in itself, and I've got some practice handwriting strips and a mosaic sheet that I thought was really pretty. A doily, some yearbook, a yearbook page. This is a fun knitting book, and the background kind of fit the theme. This was a card I had made, and so it's a color copy of that. You have a napkin, a grade book page, a book cover, and inside the book cover I've made that into a little tuck spot, and there's just some paper. I have some scrapbook paper that's marbled. This little circle. Again, a sticker from the Dollar Tree. This is a postcard that I picked up at, it was an art exhibit. Piece of scrapbook paper. I've included some washi and also another photocopy of a card I'd made in the past. I got this little pocket. It's an Anne Griffith pocket, and somebody sent me kind of a whole stack of them, so I'm including one of those. And inside there's some sticker borders that you just peel off the backing and use, and those are kind of in the same color scheme of a jelly print. Here I created an envelope out of an image from Somerset magazine, and I've got some goodies inside. A seating chart from a grade book. Napkin. This is paper that's used for practicing penmanship. You have a pattern. This came from a music book that had really great illustrations, and each book was sectioned off into colors, and so this one worked pretty well, and it's got images of some different ladies. I've included a kid's book page. This is a little mandala coloring book page. Scrapbook paper. This is from a bird book, so this was a Birds of Paradise image. There's some more washi tape. We have the inside cover to a book. This was the book that it came from, the Funk and Wagnall Standard Home Reference Dictionary. You have a card, a napkin, another card, an envelope in which I've tucked kind of smaller bits that are in the same color scheme, a bingo card. Here we have a few labels. And then we have just the back pages of things. I'll kind of just do a quicker flip through. Again, here I've added another piece that was a card I had made, and I color copied it. So these are just the back pages of things. Here I have a card. It's kind of an unusual shape. It's got that little edge. I included a little pennant banner that has scalloped edges. There's another piece from a card I made. There's another envelope I made out of a magazine page. I've included some washi, zigzag washi, that you just peel off the paper backing. And so that will be fun for the person to use. I've included some napkins and also some little punch outs from random wool scraps that I had. Here's an image from a desk calendar. Yeah, and just here and there I included more book pages that I had torn out. Here's a little kind of punch out page that has delight in the little things, do not lose hold of your dreams. Just little quotes. I'd gotten that in some Happy Mail. Thought it fit the color scheme. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I'm sending. Here's another panda page. A children's book page. Another children's book page. And we're at the back with the wallpaper. So yeah, I'm going to send this off to my partner. Hopefully she'll enjoy it. But I certainly do enjoy making and receiving these supply type journals. Again, they're not meant to be permanently bound. They're not a keepsake type of journal that you would write in or, you know, put pictures in. They're really meant to be essentially just really organized Happy Mail. So I'm going to send this off, and it will be fun to get my partner's, and I hope that she likes mine. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll probably be back. I don't know if we'll do it today, but tomorrow I have some new entries to my die cut challenge, so stay tuned for those videos. Hopefully you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks guys. Bye-bye.